Thank you, Chair, and everyone, and my mentor, especially Nadir. Well, so look here. Just I want to highlight three things. First of all, I want to highlight, the Australian perspective where we live, we work. In terms of Australian government, as you mentioned, your country, all country, especially I believe around the world, all country they are working on AI. They are thinking about AI, and they have a lot of improving their policy and fundings. So aligned with the other country, our country, especially in Australia, we are, our government, we have national strategy on AI. Recently, I have seen we have also national strategy declared taxa, Australian, the one of the education body. They highlighted how AI, we can integrate on our classroom, like for example, curriculum, assessment, and like the activities and teaching methods, so that our student, the future generation, they will be well prepared, and they will know and how to utilize AI like as a ethically transparent, and so that the whole world they will get benefited from this technology. As we are all researchers, all are experts from academic and industry, we always welcome new technology because we want to learn, we want to innovate, we want to bring something, for the community. We are ready, but there are like a lot of issues we have seen on the confusion we have seen on our researchers. Because as my current role, I'm working as a global research partnership here at ExpertGate. When I talk with the researcher, they are very happy, they are ready to use AI, but they always highlighted just the confusion, ethical confusion about the AI, because still they are not clear. Because many countries, including Australia, we are all countries, still it is like the early stage. Including I can see USA, they are the pioneer like the AI. They know like, but we are like still working. We are like still train of our like our employees, our like staff, our academicians, we are still running. So we are still like there's a lot of the unclear things, like we are still learning, and we are like, okay, this AI is not like if you just clearly use like the ethically use, or if you know the how to use AI will be beneficial. As our speaker, they highlighted different sector. So our country, our Australia also, they are thinking, not only our nation, Australian nation, they are thinking like, they are also allocating funding for our international researchers, so that we can work together, we can contribute as well as national priority of, of Australia, as well as, the border countries, the overall countries. So as I mentioned, our researchers, they highlighted the, they have like, still they have like, the accessibility issues, because many countries, they are unable to afford like, the premium version of AI. So I believe, so, the AI should like, open for our researcher and academic. It should be free, so that they can utilize, they can see the how AI work, and they can, the work like, the different like, sectors. Also, our researcher highlighted, so we have like our government, they encourage us, they keep like, they improve our policy, but the question is, what is the platform, so that we can connect with the border community around the world. As you a speaker mentioned, like researcher mentioned, AI is not for particular area reason like the country, it's for world, just not only AI. So maybe something is coming, new technology coming, we need some sort of platform where our researchers, they can sit, they can discuss, and they can come up like, the solutions. And the some platform also, they should work for our researcher. So what is our researcher issue? If you look the Google Scholar, 100 years we are using Google Scholar, we are going to get benefit from Google Scholar. How can we little bit extend like, on Google Scholar, where you can add all your publication contribution, and so also you can also communicate, you can like, further, the collaborate, you can build your team, you get funding, not your reason, from overseas. Like Australian people, they can get funding USA, India, from Bangladesh, the other country, and also other like, as well as Indian researcher, Bangladeshi researcher, Pakistani researcher, also US researcher also, all they can get funding from our country like Australia, so that we can contribute together to the world, and we can solve like, the what we are thinking, like, the world, beautiful world, harmony world, like, the good world. So we can build this way.